Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really digging into TikTok's direct messaging feature. Maybe you're mostly watching videos or even making them, but we want to unpack, everything you need to know to really use the private messaging side.
Exactly. And our goal here, our mission for this deep dive, is basically to get you totally comfortable with TikTok DMs. Not just the basics, but how they really work so you can connect confidently.
Okay, so fundamentally, TikTok DMs. Yeah, it's just private chat, right? Sharing videos back and forth, that kind of thing.
That's the core idea, yeah. Simple one-on-one or group conversations, sharing content privately. But one important thing right off the bat, you need to be 16 or older to even use DMs.
Ah, right, the age gate. Good point.
Yeah.
And who can actually, send you a message? That's all down to privacy settings, isn't it?
Totally. Your privacy settings are like the bouncer for your inbox. By default, TikTok usually sets it to friends,
Which means?
people you follow who also follow you back, mutuals. Only they can start a chat with you unless you change it.
Okay, so it's not set in stone. You
Yeah.
can actually adjust this depending on how open you want your DMs to be.
Absolutely, you've got control. So let's talk about how you actually do that. You'd start on your profile page in the app.
Okay, profile, then look for the menu button, those three lines.
Yep, the three horizontal lines, usually top right, tap that.
Right, that brings up the menu, and then where?
You'll want to find and tap on settings and privacy. That's kind of your main control panel for the account.
Okay, settings and privacy. Got it.
Yeah.
Then I guess I look for privacy itself. Seems logical.
Exactly. Tap privacy. You'll see a bunch of options there. Scroll down a little bit until you see a section called interactions.
Interactions.
Yeah,
Okay, found it. And right there, direct messages. So I tap that.
that's the one. Tap direct messages, and this is where you make the choice. You'll see three options: everyone, friends, and no one.
Okay, let's break those down. Everyone sounds
Yeah.
very open.
It is. If you pick everyone, literally any TikTok user can send you a DM. Doesn't matter if you follow them or not. Might be good for creators, maybe. But yeah, potentially more messages from strangers.
Right, wider reach, but maybe more noise.
Yeah.
Okay, and friends. That's the default we mentioned.
Yep. Friends means only those mutual followers you follow them. They follow you can DM you first. It's probably the most common setting for balancing connection and, well, privacy.
Keeps it within your network.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. And the last one, no one. Pretty clear.
Yeah, no one just shuts it down completely. If you select that, nobody can send you a new direct message, like putting up a do not disturb sign on your inbox.
Okay, so that covers who can message you. Now, how do I start a conversation if I want to message someone?
Also pretty straightforward. You'll see an inbox icon at the bottom of the main TikTok screen. Tap on that.
Okay, I'm in my inbox, see messages, notifications. How do I start a new one?
You should see an icon somewhere in the inbox, maybe a little paper airplane. Sometimes it's a plus sign. Plus, tap that.
Paper airplane or plus. Got it. And that lets me pick who to message.
Exactly. It'll usually bring up a search bar so you can type in a username, or it might show you a list of your friends, people you follow. Just find the person and tap their name.
Okay, tap their name and boom, a chat window opens up. Then just type away and hit send.
Yep. Type your message in the text box at the bottom and hit the send button. Easy peasy.
What about sharing videos? That seems like a huge reason to use DMs on TikTok. I see a cool video, want to send it to a friend.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So when you're watching a video, just look for the share button. It's often an arrow pointing, right? Tap it.
Okay, tap the share arrow. That usually brings up a whole panel of options, right? Like sharing to other apps.
It does. You'll see options like copying the link, sharing to Instagram, whatever. But you should also see profile pictures of your TikTok friends right there, or an option to search for a friend to send it to directly.
Ah, okay, so I just tap my friend's picture or find them in the list. Does it send the video straight away?
Usually it gives you a chance to add a message first. Hey, check this out, or whatever you want to say. Then you confirm.
Oh, nice. Add a little note, and then just hit send.
Hit send, and off it goes, the video and your message, right into their TikTok inbox.
Cool. Now, sometimes you hear about message requests. What exactly are those? Are they different from normal DMs?
They are slightly different, yeah. Message requests are basically DMs from people who aren't your mutual friends. So if your setting is everyone, or maybe even from friends of friends, depending on current features, messages from people you don't mutually follow land here first.
So they don't just clutter up my main inbox with messages from my actual friends.
Correct. TikTok keeps them separate. They usually appear in a dedicated requests folder or section within your inbox. It gives you a buffer.
So I get a request. What can I do with it?
You basically have two choices: accept or ignore. If you hit accept, The chat moves into your main inbox like any other conversation. You can reply, chat back and forth.
And if I ignore it,
If you ignore it, or sometimes there's a delete option, it just goes away. The sender doesn't get a notification that you ignored or deleted it. It just disappears on your end.
right, so it really comes back to controlling your space. Those privacy settings are doing a lot of work.
They really are. Setting them up thoughtfully and knowing how requests work lets you manage who reaches you and keeps the experience comfortable.
Okay, last thing. Let's say DMs just aren't working for someone. Any quick troubleshooting tips? What are the common problems?
Well, the classic first step for any app issue. Make sure your TikTok app is updated. Seriously, updates often fix weird bugs, including messaging ones. Go check the App Store.
Good old turn it off and on again, but for apps. Update it. Okay, what else?
Remember that age requirement we mentioned? Double check that your account's birthday is set correctly and makes you 16 or older. If the app thinks you're too young, DMs might be disabled.
Right, the age gate again. Worth checking. And settings.
Definitely go back into those privacy settings for direct messages. Did you accidentally set it to no one? Or maybe it's set to friends and you're trying to message someone you don't mutually follow. Just review those choices.
Makes sense. Check the app version, check the age, check the DM settings. That probably covers most issues, right?
Usually, yeah. But if you've done all that, maybe restarted your phone too, and DMs still aren't working right, then it's probably time to contact TikTok support.
Okay, so reach out for help if the basics don't fix it. So keep things updated, keep your settings how you want them. That's the key to smooth sailing with DMs.
Pretty much sums it up, yeah. Those steps prevent most headaches.
All right, so wrapping up this deep dive, we've gone through what TikTok DMs are, the age thing, how to actually turn them on or off, or set who can message you.
Uh-huh. And then the practical stuff, sending a message, sharing a video, and dealing with those message requests from people you might not know.
Plus those troubleshooting tips for when things get stuck. Really, the goal was just to make sure you feel totally equipped to use this feature, confidently.
Absolutely. So we hope you'll maybe explore those settings. Think about how you want to use DMs. It's a great tool for connecting more personally, sharing stuff, and just making your TikTok experience a bit richer. Maybe think about one person you haven't chatted with on there yet.